Hi, my name is Kerry Sherksnas and I will be presenting carpet tile today. Before we get started, I'll read over the glossary terms so that you will understand the vocabulary. The first word is antimicrobial, and it is a chemical treatment applied topically or fused into the carpet fiber to reduce the growth of odor-causing bacteria and mildew. The next word is CRI, which is an acronym for the Carpet and Rug Institute, and this is the science-based source for the facts about carpet and rugs. The next word is continuous filament, and it is a continuous strands of synthetic fiber made into yarn bundles through a spinneret, and this method doesn't require spinning, which all natural fibers require. The next word is dimensional stability, which is the ability of the carpet to retain its original size and shape. For example, secondary backing adds dimensional stability to carpet. The next word is filament fiber, a long continuous fiber measured in meters or yards. The next word is filament yarn, which is continuous strands of synthetic fiber from a spinneret or of silk twisted together. The next word is flat wire, and the definition is wire that runs under the carpet tiles and lies flat. The next word is free lay installation, also known as no glue installation, and this is a method where no adhesives are used. The next word is floor monument, which is an electrical box either recessed in the floor or protruding up from it. The next word is fusion bonded carpet, a thermoplastic carpet tile manufacturing process whereby yarns are attached to a backing material by means of adhesion rather than tufting or weaving. The next word is generation nylons, and the definition is that each change in fiber engineering is considered a generation. So a first generation would be early nylons, second generation would be the cross section that has been altered to hide soiling, third generation has a topical finish added to reduce static electricity, fourth generation fluorocarbon is added for increased soil resistance, fifth generation stain resistant resins applied during dyeing process and fluorocarbon finish is sprayed onto finished carpet. The next word is glue down installation, an installation method where each carpet tile is glued directly to the floor. Next is grid set installation, an installation process that uses mathematical layouts to keep the tiles squared and perfectly straight. Interface is next, and the definition is that it's the world's largest manufacturer of carpet tiles. OMH resistance test is next, and it is the test measuring static charges and the ability of carpet or other floor covering to react well with its environments. The next word is light fastness, the degree of resistance a fiber has from sun damage and fading. Next is modular carpet, and this is another term for eco-friendly carpet tile. The next is needle punching, and it is a method of manufacturing carpet by layering thick fiber bats, typically polypropylene, over a support fabric and punching barbed needles through the support fabric. Next is no glue installation, and this refers to a carpet without adhesive backing, but rather a self-adhesive backing on the carpet itself. Partial glue down installation is an installation method where carpet tiles are glued down every 15 to 13 feet in a grid pattern. The next word is peaking, and this occurs when carpet tiles begin to lift at the seams as a result of poor installation. The next word is pyramid installation, and this installation process is done by professionals, and it starts from the center of the room and moves outward. Next is releasable adhesive, and this is a type of glue used for carpet tiles that can be pulled up and used again. Next is solution dyed, which is a process in which synthetic yarns are spun from colored solution, then the filament is impregnated with the pigment. The next word is tuft, a cluster of yarns drawn through a fabric or backing and projecting from the surface in the form of cut yarns or loops. The next definition is tuft bind, and it is the force required to pull a tuft out of a finished carpet. Next is tufted carpet, and this is carpet produced by a carpet machine instead of a loom, formed when the needles are forced through a backing material, forming loops or tufts. This is the most common method. The definition of carpet tile is a flooring tile made from a stiff-backed carpet material. Next, I'll go through the methods of measurement for carpet tile, and the 3 standard sizes that they have are 18 inch by 18 inch, 24 inch by 24 inch, and 36 inch by 36 inch. The most common of these 3 though is 18 inch by 18, and the way that they make carpet tile is that they roll out a piece of larger carpet and cut it into a 6 foot by 12 foot piece, and then the smaller tiles are cut from this piece. When you measure a floor to install carpet tile, you use the same process as if you were installing any other type of tile or square floor finish. And as long as the room square footage is accurate, then you can get an accurate number of how many tiles you'll need to cover that space. Some advantages and disadvantages of carpet tile. The advantages are that it's easy to install, less is wasted in the material than when you would fit a normal carpet into a room. And this is because when you fit a normal carpet, it has to be stretched until it's the perfect dimension, and then you have scraps that are cut off. But with carpet tile, since it is square and easy to cut, you can fit the shapes pretty accurately without wasting much. Carpet tile is also easily replaceable, flexible with design because it can be lifted and arranged differently or only put in certain areas. It's durable, it fits complex room layouts, it is individually backed so it doesn't need a carpet pad, it's movable, and it's versatile. Some disadvantages include aging and pooling, which causes the carpet to look inconsistent. Specification, format, and information is the next section. And when a carpet is being specified, it is located in the same area that regular carpet is specified in. And there are 3 parts for the specification, the first being general, the second is material, and the third is execution. In the general part of the specification, there must be submittal shop drawings, quality assurance, delivery, storage handling, and project conditions maintenance. In part 2, materials, products must be specified with detail, such as a manufacturer, color, pattern, fiber content, gauge, stitches, total weight, pile type, pile height, and surface pile weight. And then in the last part, execution, you have to specify verifications for the conditions and written requirements for the preparation before you put in the flooring and after. Also the installation method, the protection, and the schedule for when everything will be installed. The next section is installation techniques. The first one that I'll discuss is free-lay, which involves no adhesives. And with this method, you basically just put the tiles down the way they are. And the second method is glue-down installation, and the carpet is glued directly on the floor, as you can see from that picture. The third one is no glue-down installation, and this is usually because the carpet tile has self-adhesive on the back of it already, and so you don't need any additional glue. And the last part is partial glue down. In this method, you only glue down the carpet tiles every 15 to 30 feet. The next section is maintenance. And to ensure the carpet tile remains brand new and wears gracefully, it's best to use preventative measures such as doormats, vacuums, and keeping food and drinking areas away from the carpet. The one other good thing about carpet tiles is that if one of them is damaged to the point where you can't get a stain off or lifted, it's very easy to replace because you can just take off one of the tiles and replace it. But you'd want to clean spills as soon as they happen.